Is someone stupid enough to play games for 24 hours straight? Yep, it's me. Hi. Almost everyone at some point in their life has played some games, whether it was on PC, consoles or phone, either in their youth or as an adult. These people can be divided into two groups: those who continue playing games throughout their life and those who don't have time for gaming or have other hobbies. Right now I'm in the second group, and recently I was remembering how I used to play games. So I decided to make a video where I play games for 24 hours straight. What? Yeah, maybe I went a bit too far. And you may be asking, how did you prepare for a 24-hour gaming session? How did you manage to stay awake the entire time? What snacks or drinks kept you going during the challenge? Did you experience any physical or mental effects from gaming for so long? What was the hardest part of the 24-hour challenge? Yeah, I get it. There is a lot of questions. Anyway, I'll be playing on this beast. Yeah, I might have gone a bit too far again. Anyway, inside it has a B450 Aorus Elite motherboard, AMD Ryzen 7 3800X CPU, 16 gigs of RAM and an RTX 2080 Super GPU. Next I was thinking what game I should play for 24 hours, and nothing came to my mind. But when I watched another episode of the second season of the Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power last week, it hit me. I decided to play Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. When I looked up how long it takes to 100% the game, it was around 32.5 hours, which is more than 24, and I've got a winner. So I downloaded it and head straight into a game with high hopes. Also, the rules. First, I have to play 24 hours. Which is pretty straightforward. Second, I could go and use the bathroom and then immediately come back, because I don't want to use the bottles or something like that. And the third, when I'll be hungry, I'll grab it and eat it while I'm playing. So that would be it, and now let's move on to the video. I wanted to start at 8 AM, but as you can see, it's not 8 AM. So yeah. Anyway, now it's 9:20, and from this time I'm starting this challenge. So let's go. As you heard, I wanted to start at 8 AM, but I decided to sleep a little bit longer since I won't get any sleep for the next 24 hours. Anyway, I think the start would be pretty easy, but I think, yeah, we'll see in a bit. And last thing what I want to say is, firstly, I'd start with story mode, and then I move onto DLCs, and then if I will have still time, I'll move onto an achievements, and then if I'll have still time, I'll move onto free roaming and just play for fun. So yeah, let's go. Okay, the plan is clear. I hope it doesn't end up in a free roaming, because I just don't want to. Just remember these words, because it won't be as easy as I thought it would be. As I said before, the beginning was very easy, and I was getting familiar with the game and its basics, so time went by quickly. And after 20 minutes, I finished the tutorial. 20 minutes in, and the tutorial is finally done, and now I can move freely and do whatever I want. I even got the first achievement. Hey, first achievement, nice. And for the first time, I could move freely, exploring the map and killing lots of orcs. 1 hour in, and still, as you can see, I feel pretty alright, and this is my usually normal time to play games. It was, but nowadays I don't play games a lot, so yeah. Anyway, let's continue. As a kid, I played games very often. I also had a lot of hobbies outside of the games, like football and cross-country skiing. So I went to practices, but as soon as they ended, I would run home to turn on my favorite game. So I was used to long gaming sessions. Or at least I thought I was. Now I don't play games much, but I keep with the news and updates. And I'm curious if I should start a new gaming channel, if you'd be interested. Of course, I'd be recording a gameplay with my face in the corner, if my face would be there at all. But in this video, that's not the case. Because we are not focusing on the game, but on the experiment and what effect looking at the screen for 24 hours straight will have on me.
2 hours and still I feel pretty okay.
2 hours passed and nothing special happened. I didn't feel any changes yet, but then the third hour of the challenge came and I started getting hungry.
It's been 12:30 as you can see, and it's been more than 3 hours, and yeah, I still feel pretty okay. I just need to go to the but I've been a bit hungry, so I get something to eat and then continue. And yeah, so let's continue.
I was glad I got hungry because I felt a bit distracted and couldn't focus. So I enjoyed my food and got my energy and hopes back.
Time after my lunch, and now I can play again. Also, I forgot to tell you that I opened up a few can of energy drink, so yeah, because I felt a bit exhausted and my eyes started to feel a bit tired. Yeah, that's the word. And yeah, so that's why I open up first can of energy drink. So cheers, guys.
The first crash came after eating, which I kind of expected since food made me a bit tired. So I fixed it with energy drink, which helped a lot.
Ooh, okay, so more than 6 hours in and still I feel pretty okay. I checked the energy drink and yeah, I'm still playing. It's pretty easy for this part, I would say, because I think the harder part would be the second 12 hours, and I'm curious how it will be. I'm 1/4 done, and yeah, let's go.
Oh, how right I was about the prediction that the harder part would be the second 12 hours. Anyway, I was almost 7.5 hours into the challenge, and if you know Shadow of Mordor, this game is divided into two big areas, Udun and Nurn. And I just finished the first one, which is success.
Okay, almost 7.5 hours in, and now I just completed the first area. And I completed there everything. I did there every miscellaneous things, side missions, upgraded my bow, dagger and sword. Now I'm in the second area. I just killed the Black Hammer, or how is the guy called? And now I'm in the second area. As you can see, I've 46.9% completion. So as you can see, everything, this is my progression so far.
With that, I was almost at 50% of the main game, but then it happened.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay, guys, it's been officially more than 8 hours in. So yeah, I'm 1/3 done, and now I'm starting to noticing some effects on me. My head hurts a bit, except of that, nothing extremely happening to me. So yeah, except of the headache, everything is fine.
Then a few more hours of gaming passed and it was already dark outside.
Alright guys, almost 12 hours in. And yeah, I have the same headache, my eyes are more sore and more tired, and yeah, I think that first 12 hours would be easier, but it's not, apparently. As you can see, outside is completely dark. Yep. And yeah, also I have 73% completion of the game, and yeah, I'm after my dinner, and now I can focus more.
Almost 12 hours in, I completed the main game almost at 75%. What bad could happen, right? Right?
And also what I want to say, I just turned on the light, so yeah. Anyway, that I'm feeling a bit like my reflexes are a bit slower than normal, and also I'm doing like small mistakes, and I'm not that aware of I was at the beginning. And yeah, that would be everything what I want to add to my playlist. Yeah, so yeah.
After 4 hours.
Alright guys, 16 hours in, and right now I just finished the game. I just watching credits. 16 hours in, and I'm pretty tired. I am really tired. My eyes hurt so much, and as you can see, it's like, oh my god. Still, I have 8 hours to play, and I did really everything in the game. Here it is, mission complete, Murder in Flames. Congratulations, you defeated Black Hand of Sauron. Yeah. Thank you. And when I look in the progression, I have 100%. I did everything. At this point, I have 38 achievements out of 74, and as you can see, 16.2 hours in. Now let's move on to DLCs, and before that I want to say that the game was really good. I enjoyed every minute of the play, but the ending was weird. I don't know, because the last 2 boss fights were pretty boring, I would say. Like the boss fight with Sauron was just clicking, and it was like 6 clicks, and that was the whole boss fight. Anyway guys, right now I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna move on to DLCs.
Perfect. 3/4 of the challenge done. And I finished the main game, which is great at this moment. I remember how I felt then. I felt like total disaster. I was tired, my eyes were red like Bert from Angry Birds, and I still had 8 hours left. I really wasn't looking forward to that. But challenge is challenge. So I jumped into the first DLC called The Lord of the Hunt, where Torwin introduced us to new types of monsters in the game and new set of war chiefs I needed to kill. And after 2.5 hours I finished the DLC.
18.5 hours in, and now I just finished first DLC, and yeah, I'm really tired. Let's go. Last 5.5 hours. Anyway, let's continue with the video. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired to go to the sleep. But yeah, I'm tired.
Okay, I don't know what the last sentence meant, but I went straight into the second DLC called The Bright Lord, where I played as a Celebrimbor where he was alive. And I have to say, the next hours were really crazy. The tiredness increased, my red eyes burned even more, and I'm not even talking about my headache.
Only 4 hours left. I feel like total mess. Like holy moly. Hopefully sun will shine soon, and I think after that it would be much easier.
And as I said, when the sun came up, I felt much better.
21 hours in, 3 hours left, and as you can see, at outside it's starting to be a bit of light, and I think that I surpassed the hardest part, because right now when there will be light, I think it would be much easier for me to be awake. I don't know what I want to say anymore. Everything is the same. I have headache, my eyes are so tired, and it burns, and I'm totally exhausted.
And for the rest of the challenge, I felt pretty much the same way. Terrible. The only way that kept me awake and made the time go by was that I still had things to do in the game. But I didn't expect something worse would come.
Alright guys, so it's currently 7 AM and now I've officially completed the game. 2 hours of free roaming of playing, so I hope that this won't count, but it is what it is.
The worst case scenario. I just finished the game and I had to just run around the map and do whatever I wanted. I could still try to get some achievements, but I remember that I just didn't feel like it at all. So I chose to do some free roaming instead. I had less than 2 hours left and I didn't feel like talking at all anymore. Then it was less than 1 hour and I was really close to the finish. And in the end, drumroll please, I made it!
I got it. I feel terrible. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yes, I made it. Even though it might not look like it, I was really happy to be done because I felt really awful. I had a headache, my eyes were red like the bird from Angry Birds, also they were burning like crazy, and I was extremely tired. I remember how excited I was to finally lie down and sleep, but it wasn't that easy. The biggest problem was that I was so overtired that I couldn't fall asleep, and when I finally did, I just slept for only 3 hours. So for the rest of the week I was catching up on my sleep, and now I think it's okay. But yeah, I did it, and thank you so much for watching. Follow me on my Instagram to get updates as soon as possible, and if you want to support me, join me on Patreon, where you'll get lots of exclusive stuff. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Thanks again and take care.